has asked me to say a few words about time travel. I don't know much. I'm not an expert on time travel, neither decent nor otherwise. But what I'm going to say might not actually be of much use to you. But I should explain, I learned my physics nearly 70 years ago now, and I've forgotten all of it. And a lot of it, new stuff has come along, which I try to keep up with, but fail to do so most of the time. You can divide physics knowledge into two pillars. There's that based on Einstein's work, which is dealing with big things, the universe, the Big Bang, and everything on a large scale. Then there is quantum mechanics, which deals with atoms and all the little tiny things, very, very tiny things. And for the last 80 years, physicists have been trying to meld together these two theories so that they have a single theory of everything. So far, they have not achieved it. And how shall I put it? A whole lot of very clever mathematicians have been working at this now for a very long period and have come up with a whole lot of fancy ideas. The fact that there may be other universes, that we may be able to travel into these universes along wormholes, whatever that may mean. And of course, time travel is a favourite topic, been a favourite topic for quite a long time. It comes from the fact that Einstein's equations do not distinguish between the flow of time as we know it from past to future. It also can deal with the flow of time from future to the past, and this has given rise to much of the ideas concerning time travel. But I want to look at time travel in a slightly different way. Modern science has taught us an enormous amount of how the human race developed. They have a pretty good picture of what we were like over the last 5 million years. They know how the world formed, where the stars come from, how moons were generated, how it all came out of the Big Bang, which, by the way, is still under discussion. It's not been entirely tidied up. And now, with DNA, we can dig up somebody, a couple of thousand years old, and say quite a bit about their physical makeup. And it's occurred to me that not only, I think in the future, it may be possible not only to look at their physical makeup through DNA, but also their characters, whether they were violent people, or whether they were caring people, or whether they were artistic or musical and so on. I think this may be, it may be that these people, dead people, hadn't achieved that, but they would have been capable of achieving it. So, this, I think, something of this sort will come about. Therefore, you can see that we are, at least backwards, time travelling. We know so much about what has happened in the past, and if we begin to be able to say more and more about people who existed, you can see that we may have got a route into something which is a little more exotic than we're able to do at the moment. Anyway, gentlemen, that's my view of time. Is that the end of it?
Well, Mr. Grandison, I believe your colleague, Dr. Tyler, may now.
Yeah, thank you very